Hello, I'm Kristen from Patty Footsteps Travel, and I am in Truckee right now on a really warm and sunny March day, and I'm going to show you around town and things that you can do in Truckee.
Truckee is not only a cute small town, but a gateway to some gorgeous natural beauty and outdoor activities in the North Lake Tahoe area. Anywhere from a 15-minute drive radius from the main town of Truckee, there's actually quite a few really worthwhile things to see. This makes Truckee a nice place to visit year-round because it's a spot for California winter in the colder months, and it's also a really nice summer destination as well. The first thing anyone should do on a visit to Truckee is to make time to walk down the main street, which is called Donner Pass Road. It's full of really nice stores, some cafes, ice cream, and some good restaurants too. It's a pleasant walk in any season, and some parts of it are even fully shaded. Later in this video, I'm going to share some of the gems of stores and unique things that you can find here. But right now, I'll show you more of the downtown Truckee area. One thing no one thinks about when they think of Truckee is art. There's actually a decent number of art installations around town. One of the prettiest is this mural on Donner Pass Road. It's great for getting photos in front of. The interesting thing about this vintage mural is that they don't know exactly who painted it. All they know is that they estimate that it's been here since the 1980s. There's a lot of other really cool murals and sculptures in town, and there's a self-guided tour you can find on the Truckee website that shows you where around town you can find them. This is definitely a lesser known detail about Truckee, kind of a hidden gem. You'll also find the Truckee Railroad station right on Donner Pass Road, across from where all the shops are. It's a stop for the California Zephyr route, which is known for being one of the most scenic train rides in North America. The Truckee train station isn't usually staffed, so if you are interested in hopping on the train on Truckee and taking the Zephyr route, your best bet is probably to buy the tickets online in advance, and then you know what time to be there at. The yellow building by the train station has the Museum of Truckee History, and it has some fascinating details inside. It's also by donation. The Truckee Railroad Museum is right beside the yellow building. It's in a very old train container. Every time I come here, it's closed, but if you're lucky enough to be here when it's open, it's also by donation. If you're looking for another gem of a museum, there's one right behind Donner Pass Road, which is the old Truckee Jail. And I'd recommend seeing it at least from the outside for sure. It's one of the only jails from the 1800s left in the western US. It's small, and it's also by donation, just like all the other museums, and it's volunteer run. It's almost always closed these days, but if you ask in the Museum of Truckee History, someone might be able to open it for you, but they would appreciate a donation as it goes towards preserving these old buildings. Behind the jail is a little garden and graveyard, and we found this to be a peaceful little hidden gem. I'm going to be talking about the best places to eat in Truckee a little bit later in this video, but for now I'll just say that there's this cafe right beside the old jail, and we had a really nice lunch there. If you're not crazy about museums, one that I think you should definitely not miss in Truckee is the Donner Memorial State Museum, sometimes also called the Immigrant Trail Museum. Like the others, it's free. You only need to pay to park here because it's just outside town. We paid when we went in, and then we put the ticket on our car. The museum is very visual, interesting for all ages. We had our kids with us. My 13-year-old got to learn all about the Donner Party and their fate, as it's not something that they teach in school in Canada. My youngest was only 4 and too young to hear all the details, but we did give her a brief rundown and she found it interesting. You learn not only about the Donner Party, but the Washoe tribe of the area and the Chinese migrants who helped build the railway. There's a cute gift shop inside that has lots of Donner Party related souvenirs, which aren't things you usually find anywhere else in the US, so it's unique to the Truckee area. Outside, you'll see the statue of the Donner Party called the Pioneer Monument, which is actually quite big. Part of what I also really liked here is it's actually a really good place to enjoy the nature of the area. There's some trails right outside of the museum. You can use the bathrooms inside and then take a walk along the trail. There's wildlife. It's a really good spot, and I recommend it. Donner Memorial State Park is right on Donner Lake. Donner Lake is really pretty. It almost reminded me of a mini Lake Tahoe. We drove along the lake and stopped at one of the small designated parking spots for 10 minutes just to get some views of the lake. It's really pretty. There are a few beaches, but most of the lake is cottages and short-term rentals. So this might be a place to stay if you want to stay in the area and you want to be on a lake. All this that I'm showing you is only about 10 minutes from downtown Truckee. Before I show you best places to eat in downtown Truckee and other things to find there, I should point out one more worthwhile thing to see just outside of it. Palisades Tahoe is only about 15 minutes from downtown Truckee. Its former name was Squaw Valley. They changed their name in 2021 to Palisades Tahoe, and it's famous for hosting the 1960 Olympics. It's obviously a great place to ski and snowboard. The views are really nice from the top. They hold weddings up there for a reason. But you can visit the village of Palisades Tahoe any time of year. It's a nice place to just walk around. There's shops, boutique stores, restaurants, eateries, and things like that. So it's just a little outing. We stopped here and we enjoyed it. It's nice even just to get photos of that Olympic sign. If you're visiting Truckee with kids, especially under 5-ish, there's a place you absolutely need to prioritize. It's Kidzone, and it's near Donor Pass Road, but not, unfortunately, within walking distance, as it would be a 40-plus minute walk. If you have a car, though, this is well worth it. Drive over and park here. It's probably the cutest indoor play area we've ever seen, and it will keep your little ones entertained for a long time. I believe that up to age 10 or 12 can play here, but we found it a bit more geared towards younger kids. So, in terms of places to eat, there's one really cool place on the main strip called Squeeze Inn. They do breakfast and brunch. I haven't actually eaten here. I'm very sad that I haven't. It looks amazing and it's so cute. It's actually a chain, but this location in Truckee looks like it's by far the cutest location they have. It doesn't look chainy. Another place I recommend is a local recommendation. My brother and his partner love coming here. It's Full Belly Deli, and they do big mouth-watering sandwiches. They're so good. It's not right on the main strip, though. It's about a 5-minute drive outside town. Earlier, I had told you about Coffee Bar, another good breakfast, cafe, and brunch place. Notice Truckee is pretty big on the cafes, hearty breakfast, and brunch. I think it's just part of its après-ski culture and the farm-to-table scene. Coffee Bar was amazing. The food was very fresh. They had their own branded gear, and you can also buy coffee here from a local roastery. There's also an Alibi in Truckee. They're known for making beer out of Lake Tahoe water. I believe it's only one of 2 locations, and the food is great. We always enjoy it and have a good time here. Another place that looks amazing is Donor Lake Kitchen. I haven't eaten here. It's another breakfast place, but it's right on Donor Lake that I showed you earlier, so it'd be perfect if you were staying in the area. For a sweet treat, there's an old-fashioned ice cream parlor right on Donor Pass Road. There's something special about it. It's just old-fashioned ice cream and slushies. My kids like it. Just a few doors down from that, there's a candy shop that does homemade candies and chocolates. They do tastings as well, and they have a lot of seasonal stuff. So right now it's Easter, for example. They always have stuff for the season and kind of gift-like chocolates that you could bring with you. Can you hear the Truckee train in the background? One place I'd say to not miss when you're shopping is a really cute bookstore. It's called Word After Word, and they have a really cute basement, stone walls. It just has a really cozy feel and a really good selection of books too. There's a spot upstairs in this bookstore and towards the back that is children-centered, where kids or anyone can curl up with some books, very relaxed. This is definitely one of the cutest bookstores I've seen, and I go into a lot of bookstores, almost every place that I travel to. This store, Bespoke, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, lot of really good quality handicrafts, locally sourced items, artwork from local artists, chocolates from all around the world. Some of these are actually from Iceland, and there's a whole bunch of yarn in the back. Definitely worth it to go in there. I can't remember the name, but there was this store that had a huge focus on socks, and we got some really cute socks and slippers there as well. Another thing to look for is all the mountain outdoor branded clothes. Not only good for sporting, but also just as a nice souvenir of Truckee, because it has the woods, Truckee, forest, and things like that on it. That's really big here. We've definitely bought our share on this trip and on previous trips. While you're in the Truckee area, I do recommend seeing more. Head down to Lake Tahoe. The north part of the lake, at least, is only 30 minutes from downtown Truckee. Another town I recommend seeing is Virginia City. It's about an hour from Truckee, but it's just like something else. Truckee is a cute, historic town, absolutely, but Virginia City is like next level. Feels like you've just stepped back in time. I hope that you got lots of ideas of things to do in Truckee and ideas for this trip. Have a great time there, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest and insightful travel content.